Art is over 37,000 years old. Famous artist Alberto Giacometti once said, "The object of art is not to reproduce reality, but to create a reality of the same intensity." In my opinion, art is what you make of it. Josephine Wall is an artist who has painted during the 20th and 21st century. She is a very creative artist whose works include fantasy and imagination. Today I will be discussing Josephine Wall and her painting, The Untold Story. I will also give you a little information on the artistic style used in her painting, and I will tell you why I enjoy this painting. Josephine Wall is an artist of fantasy. She is an English artist who specializes in sculpting and painting. She was influenced by the surrealism of artists such as Margaret and Dali. Josephine's painting, The Untold Story, is a fantasy/surreal painting. It is a portrait of nature welcoming humanity as it makes its transition from city life to country living. Josephine owns an art gallery where she commissions her own work. The portrait was painted in the 20th to 21st century, a time where the world is looking to nature to find solutions to some of its problems. Now that we've talked about Josephine and her painting, The Untold Story, we're going to talk about some of the styles she used in creating her painting. Josephine Wall, The Untold Story, is a surreal painting. The media used for the portrait was oil paint on an 18 by 24 canvas. Using the oil paint has made the colors appear richer and have a profound clarity. Josephine used closed lines. The lines help to separate and define each item in the painting. She used perspective techniques such as making distant shapes smaller and moving from lighter to heavier textures. This was done to complete the oneness of the painting. Now that we've talked about some of the styles that she's used, I'm going to tell you why I enjoyed this painting. I enjoyed this painting because of the story it told. The bottom of the portrait, there's a giant woman standing in a pool surrounded by dandelions, a lion, a polar bear, and a lizard. This set the scene of nature. It showed me how beautiful and calm it can truly be. Now, in the top half of the portrait, there is a castle on a hill, and there's people descending a path walking towards the pond. This shows that a transition has begun. When the two halves of the picture is combined, it depicts humanity returning to nature. In conclusion, Josephine Wall is a very creative artist whose works include the painting of fantasy and imagination. She is also the artist that has created the painting, The Untold Story. Her techniques have made her painting surreal, and I enjoyed her painting because her story is relatable. Art is what you make it.